Hey guys, this is Mac and Toast bringing you guys FoCuS versus Lucifer. Game 3. This is Zotac Game. Pretty sure it's the finals, or a finals. And shout out to my man's Mr. Stormerzy for casting the first two games. Although I curse him for casting the first game because I'd already done it, and then he posted it, so I couldn't really post it. But might post it later on because it's kind of funny. I had earlier this week I had gotten my wisdom teeth taken out, so that was back when I was a bit more muffled. Right now I'm still a little bit swollen, but it's not nearly as bad. Alright guys, we're off. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so orange undead spawning in the bottom left is Lucifer, and a blue orc spawning on the right is going to be FoCuS. Looks like a textbook orc opening. Got a little bit of a good orc burrow there, sort of in the back, but also a little forward so that it can defend. Gonna have a base block here. Looks like fast DK, and we're good from there. Gonna be a tight base for our Lucifer, because you got to get that base block off. Would expect a, I would definitely expect a Blade Master on this map, although we will see what happens. The past two games have not been Blade Master. Last game, FoCuS started off as a TC, which was interesting and a total fail. And the game before that, the first game, FoCuS started off with the Farseer, which was interesting and highly effective because he was able to gain tons of experience and get tons of creepjacks, scouting, information, all that kind of stuff. And it really made it difficult for Lucifer to really come back. Alright, so scouts, and it seems like Lucifer's going to scout the wrong way, but he will be able to tell because of where the peons come from. So Lucifer won't have any problems knowing exactly where Lucifer's coming from. Just want to have that initial scouting vision. Let's see, some more ghouls being built, of course. And I would expect just ghoul play. This is the way Lucifer's been playing lately, trying to make use of his ghouls. The ghouls are good against undead or against orc because they very good against raiders. Also very good against also in numbers they can still be better than grunts. However, they really do get picked off by the Blade Master and or TC or FS, really any of the heroes, just totally counter ghouls. But other than that, they're quite superior to orc because of their numbers, and they really are better than the orc tier 2 melee units. So besides that, they're just good for aggression, speed. They're decent creeping, but I don't know. I like when I see a ghoul army, I like to see a couple fiends thrown in because it gives some diversity to the army, and the mixture is fairly effective. Let's see, and especially if they start making a couple wyverns like FoCuS did in the first game, what happens is really there's attack just started. What happens is you can still web those wyverns, and they can't mass them up too much, especially if you catch them early. Alright, we're gonna have orc creeping. Already bought a circlet. I'm gonna be creeping this troll trap. We're gonna try to get that tome. Undead creeping that green off. Looks like a very standoffish. Unfortunate for FoCuS. Looks like that creep is stuck on top of that tome. He's not gonna be able to get it. So just got his life blown. But it's a strength tome. It's not that big of a deal. It's gonna give you some health. Looks like DK going to creep this expansion off. Possible expand here. That would be interesting if he actually goes for this expand sooner. Or, well, soon. More grunt creeping going on. Looks like this is the first creep Grubby's really taken out, besides that trapper. We are going to have a level 2 deathlight at the end of this, and VM is coming over here. Is suspecting this, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get this, especially because, yep, does not take it off. And FoCuS needs to be a little careful here, but he's fine. Is going to go for sort of a Oh, almost got that surround off on that Blade Master, but now he's going to be able to kill these skeletons off. That's one of the things I dislike about some undead's play, is that they leave their skeletons to be killed by the Blade Master, but here they are sent away, so no skeleton experience for you. Looks like some grunt creeping being done on this orange here. Does not get to the overseer yet, so expect, here we are. Lucifer is going to take off this, and is he going to get the coil? Not quite. But he is able to really get in the middle of that and put lots of damage on the orc, and is able to steal the creep. So creep and item, which is a circlet of nobility, is good for the Death Knight. Here it looks like we're double stabbed. That's interesting. Well, double rotted. I guess that's because he wanted to get it right as it timed out, or right as the new one came into the shop. That's pretty smart. Here, right, scouted, of course. More creeping going on here. We're gonna see Lucifer with his level 3, and maybe he might push right after this. That would be a really good time to push, especially because Blade Master's gonna be low, this couple of grunts gonna be low, and just this one beast area is going up. Besides that, all you're gonna have is Shadow Hunter. This is a good time to push. Naturally, this is when you do the undead timing tower push, and so I would think that would work pretty well. But all these ghouls are a little low, so not going to be the case. However, this Death Knight is pretty dangerous. Him having level 3 really makes him something to be reckoned with in the undead or the orcs. More creeping on these oranges, and alright, this Blade Master couldn't hit level 3 afterwards. Got a ring of protection on that last one. Not a very good item. You're gonna sell that, sure. And it looks like this Shadow Hunter will die. Especially back to with these hits of the skeletons. Dead Shadow Hunter. So first Shadow Hunter is dead. That's gonna be good for the undead. Oh, looks like he is blocked. I'm gonna try to take that on that peon. But if the Blade Master can get there beforehand, and it looks like that's gonna happen, this DK is blocked. There is no way he can get out of here. He's gonna have to TP. Might as well just do it now, or just try to waste some time. Is able to get through that one random corner in the back of the base, and is he gonna get blocked here? Is sort of blocked, but looks like DK will be able to just run right by. He has that aura, definitely has that speed. Why did I say? I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, well, he has better speed. Alright, so we'll Lich out. Just gonna wait for his orb, or do some solo creeping. Want to get that Lich level 3, so you got the next Frost Nova. I wonder if he's got Frost Armor on first, though, because, yeah, right, Frost Armor. And it looks like it's gonna be a, I wonder if he's gonna do a, there's just more creeping. His solo creeping, the Shadow Hunter wants to get that guy to level 3 as close to as possible. I wonder if he was gonna do a tower rush. Let's see, is he bringing? Nah, it's Ghoul Gargoyle. He did do stuff with the gargoyles on the first game, especially to slow down that expansion of the orc bot, FoCuS expansion. And here is another Wind Rider. All right, so I guess we're gonna see more air this game. That was a possible push, but it looks like Lucifer decided not to really take it, and I wonder why. It looked like he was going to be able to do a lot of damage, but really, I think those Wind Riders, I wonder if he saw them yet. Alright, so this Orc army looking pretty strong. Shadow Hunter, Blade Master, Wind Riders, and Raider Grunt. Sort of the army he did in the first game. It's double bestiary. This army really needs to be countered with fiends. See, oh man, Lucifer using gargoyles against this is not very good, because the Bat Rider can take out one gargoyle in one hit. 2 Bat Riders can take 2 gargoyles, or 3. I'm pretty sure 2 gargoyles can take 3 bat. Excuse me. 2 bats can take 3 gargoyles out because of the splash. So it's really inefficient using gargoyles. What you really need are the fiends. Fiends that get frost armored and masked up can really put a damper on those wind riders, which end up being sent to the ground. Ghouls, DK, whatever is ground based, and can then focus them. They lose all their mobility. Usually, yeah. So I wonder what he's gonna do against that. If he does what he did before with the destroyers, gargoyles, and 1 frostworm, it's not. I don't really think he's gonna be effective at all. Let's see, is anyone? No. No one yet has gone an XO, so it's still 1 base to 1 base. So it's really whatever you can do with your gold. And you got even gold. Alright, so both gonna be right. See, this guy's saying when I go at Max Air versus UD, they go Fiends with Web, which makes sense. So it looks like it's gonna be creeping this red. FoCuS gonna be creeping over here. His Shadow Hunter, I think he's gonna get, not anymore. Blade Master came in, so he's not gonna get level 3 off of it. Good creeping here by the Undead. This is a really good one, and gets Staff of Silence, which he will be able to use to great advantage. Staff of Silence is a totally legit item. Gives you, I think, level 2 silence immediately, and with no cost of mana. So very good item there. Looks like we're gonna have a push here from Lucifer, or I mean FoCuS rather, and there we go. This undead is fat. 1 circlet, two gloves. Oh damn. Okay, and so I would expect TP. No TP. It looks like he's trying to get this DK to level 4. I wonder if he's gonna get level 2 or level 3. Oh, and there's a Dreadlord. Dreadlord good for neutralizing individual heroes, but this sleep is really a sort of annoying ability. I wonder if he is going to TP. Looks like there is a crit beam, web being researched. So I think this is really the first time that Lucifer really saw that he had all this air army. It's a bestiary based air army. So Lucifer really is going to sees that he really needs some fiends. So he popped out 1 fiend. Now he pops out web. So he's going to have web upgraded along with 1 fiend, and then I would expect another fiend. Alright, and so now creeping up the second Goblin Merchant is FoCuS. Quickly creeping out the screen, and then level 2 on the Lich, almost level 3. Let's see, this Shadow Hunter is level 3, and the Blade Master close to level 4 make it really hard for Lucifer. It seems like Lucifer is, however, ahead on the experience. FoCuS's experience is more balanced, but Lucifer's is just greater in total. Almost had level 2 Dreadlord. I wonder, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get Aura next. And is that level 2? Okay, so level 2 Aura on all of these undead forces, so they will regenerate faster, even faster than level 1 Aura, and will run really fast. Good creep jack here. I would expect FoCuS to just fight this out, because not very much anti-air in this undead force. Really needs to get out of here. Looks like tons of ghouls are going to be taken down. Blade Master getting really low. TP out, get away. 2 fiends running away. Sort of going for hero focusing abilities. Needs to get the coil off on Lich, and Lich is going to take him down. You need to GP. Blade Master goes down, and Blade Master traded for the Lich. Funny how you can't fight against all these Wyverns, but you're still staying in the battle just because of your ability to nuke. And there, Dreadlord ends up TPing finally. Did buy Lucifer some time to get some more fiends, but really was not able to to do anything against those wyverns. They were just slowly being taken down, or his ghouls were just being focused one after another, which was kind of sad. So Lucifer got Rick-bombed. Well, yeah, Lucifer needs to put some beans into his army. He's got two. He's got another, and then there's gonna be a fourth. Just keep bumping them out, boy. But yeah, when this Dreadlord gets level 3, he's gonna be puts it on the Death Knight because he wants the level 3 coil. But yeah, when the Dreadlord gets level 3, it's gonna be harsh for FoCuS, because FoCuS heroes are gonna be slept for long periods of time, sort of over and over again. As soon as it goes off cooldown, another sleep, and I think it's only 75. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's only 75 at level 2, so lots of sleep going to be going on heroes. Combined with the ability to use Lich, of course. So sleep is going to be put on the Shadow Hunter, I'm sure, because the Shadow Hunter's heal is almost more valuable than the Blade Master himself. Then Lucifer can put tons of damage on the Blade Master, nuke the shit out of him, and go from there. Having Blade Master down ends up with a totally superior army. And that's what he had really been doing before. That's how he really killed the Blade Master before, because the Shadow Hunter had been slept and was not able to really do his healing. So Red Dragon being crept, ate a fiend, but it will be out when he dies. And I think level 5 will happen here for the Death Knight. The dragons give lots of experience. Nice. A potion of restoration is going to be really good for the undead in general. Possible expand here. FoCuS is just that's a scalp just to make sure that Lucifer does not expand. Level 5 on the Shadow Hunter, that is really hard. And almost level 5 on the Blade Master, but we do have 4-3-3 or 5-3-3 on the undead heroes. So the undead heroes are still a force to be reckoned with. And does have, I think, enough fiends. Does he have enough fiends to match every wyvern? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 6 wyverns. Does not have 6 fiends, so it does not have a fiend to match every wyvern, but still can just web 1, focus 1, web 1, focus 1, and he'll have enough. But we don't really see fiends getting taken down, because that's quite a disappointment. That was FoCuS's reveal. So Blade Master not going to get level 5 here. It's still very close. Shadow Hunter sort of stealing some experience. He probably could have gotten level 5 with Shadow Hunter on the left. But at this point, it's not really a big of a deal. He'll get it like right immediately when he starts fighting the undead. So it looks for a push here. Lucifer does have a good enough base, good enough amount of ghouls and fiends to be able to fight this off. And I think he'll be able to put just loads and loads of damage onto this Blade Master. And here, almost level 5. Been sending a lot of Skelly Expo this game. Looks like a surround is going to come off, but immediately he windwalked. Dang, did some serious damage on that Blade Master. Looks like air forces are being really focused on getting lots of damage on those wyverns. Wyverns seriously being countered. Needs to put a coil on that fiend. Good job. Wyverns being taken down very effectively. Tons and tons of damage, of course. Dreadlord being potion of restoration used. Needs to coil, but DK's hexed, cannot get the coil off. DL is down. Gonna make it a little harder for the undead. Needs to put some more damage onto this Blade Master. Blade Master low. Blade Master very, very low. Does use his potion of vulnerability. What a epic battle here. Fiend's going down. Not a, and it's like Fiends are slowly going down, but these towers are really being effective. We need a coil heal from the DK, but Shadowhunter knows his place and does TP himself out. So good battle here. Slightly one-sided. Looks like FoCuS comes. I think FoCuS sort of comes out on top in that battle. But really, Lucifer was able to accrue more experience on his heroes. But one of the worst things is that this expo is going to go up. It is going to be scouted off by Lucifer, but having that expo and a double expo over here, and does Lucifer see it? Let's see. Lucifer does not know about this expo. Bad news for Lucifer. I think this shade is going to go scout it real quick. And Lucifer bring over more Zeppelins. That's good for him. But these Weaverns. Oh dang, these Weaverns are gonna make quick work of that haunted gold mine, and it's gonna be a couple of attacks. Damn. So no expo really for Lucifer. FoCuS was really able to just see that potion of restoration, and then he instantly knew that there was something over here to really take out. So Lucifer, missing this area, could have really put up a fight against that, against those orc forces, but this shop is going to make a great deal of, is going to be really good for FoCuS, as FoCuS is going to be able to use that as bolstering his like forward position. Good use of light units to clear out this expo. FoCuS going to be using his Weaverns to get rid of those light units, and then while he's doing that, Lucifer, good to take advantage of the absent Weaverns, and will be able to attack the orc. He really needs to push here. Does have one destroyer in the air, very good for him, and all of these peons going to go down. This is terrible for FoCuS. These Weaverns en route, but man, Lucifer really needs to engage now. The Great Hall looks like it is going to be taken down. Peons can come over, try to repair, but it's not going to go down in time. But hopefully Lucifer does not get cornered in this area. Weaverns are close. Weaverns do manage to reform with the rest of the army, and here we are. Lucifer is going to be sort of stuck in this corner, and I would expect, here we go, FoCuS is gonna come in, try to fight this battle. Lucifer has a huge army here, though. I wonder how much. Dang. Oh, what's the food? Lucifer is at 6 food less. Some of the food, maybe peons, whatever. So are they gonna engage? They're sort of just like playing around the rosy with each other. Peon needs to be Frostworm. Lots of damage being put on the Blade Master. He's pushing vulnerability. Needs to start focusing these Weaverns. Shit, Lich getting close. Damn, Lich dies. Destroyer, we need to soak that up, but Destroyer got focused. It's like the whole really needs to be a retreat now from the undead, because the orcs are surrounding every one of your units. Is not effective to stay in this battle. Unburrow the Fiend. Hex really screwing up this undead. Good use of burrow. And really now you need to get out. All of your fiends are burrowed. You don't want your statues to get taken down. Sort of equal battle. Not quite though. Losing that Lich was terrible for the undead. That Hex really makes it hard for undeads to be able to coil their Lich. I would expect that really needs to put more potions of invulnerability into his item slots. Lucifer does. We're just trying to buy here. Gold has run out for Lucifer and FoCuS both. No expo there, nothing there. It just shows on the map still. So is Expo running from FoCuS? I can't see Lucifer winning this because he doesn't have an Expo. He has no source of gold. Once he gets this Lich back, I assume he's gonna go for one final push, but whether or not, and oh, I missed this Expo completely. I wonder how long it's been up. So Lucifer does have a source of income, but it is found out by FoCuS. That's you've got to, okay, good. Unsummons this gold mine at the last second. Lucifer, are you gonna go for this? I guess not. Lucifer, you should kill their Expo. Might catch these Wyverns out of position. No, Wyverns are not caught out of position. Get by. Your Shadow Hunter is level. They're both level 6. So the way Orc ends up having both equal heroes with level 6. Here we go. Lich finally back. Is going to sort of put all that Frostwormer onto your army and make your army a bit stronger because of that. But hopefully, unlike before, oh nice. Kodo Beast slept, gonna force FoCuS to really fight this battle. Blade Master being focused, DK being focused, and DK is close to death, does not have a TP on him, gets blocked by his own statue, is taken down by a critical strike, and at that point you cannot do anything. Your Death Knight has been taken down, the core of your army. Raiders being fought, but there is the Blade Storm that's like salt in the wound. Blade Storm takes down the army. Lucifer could have done really well in this battle, but Lucifer's Death Knight just gets taken down too early. I really need to have something like push of invulnerability on his hero at the end there. But a good game, both players. Lucifer trying really hard. Was able to transfer into that Fiend army, but no avail at the end. Sort of really got taken to the Blade Master doing all them critical strikes and tried. Alright guys, I will link you guys to the other games that Stormy Z did. Thank you again to Stormy Z, and peace out.